Hello, audience, and welcome back to Coffee Talk, Episode 2. Hibiscus and Butterfly. I always almost forget the name. Inu, Mimi, and werewolves may share common ancestry? That's weird. Lionfish invasion decrease a successful trial. Countries block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Dang. There is something missing from the drawer. But before I do that, I just want to talk for a second. I went back and I gave Riona the fidget spinner. And then I gave Georgie his lighter back. And I made him the right drink this time. But when I gave him his lighter back, he left it again. So we have it again. It's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I have tons to think about every day, like how to make your timeline more fun. You really use a good cup of tea right now. Oh, Myrtle's probably going to come in today then. Bad traffic at Yale Street, avoid. Riona is just weird. Something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Bad weather again. So the thing that's missing is Lucas's card, which is weird. As you can see, we still have the lighter, which is really weird, right? I think so. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Oh my god. I don't remember their voices. Hey, guys. Baileys, you look so different.
It's too dainty.
What was Bailey's voice? Dainty. What would you like then? Red, black, and purple?
That wouldn't be the worst.
Okay then, why not? We have to commit to it. No takebacks this time.
Bae.
Oh my god, just get married already.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from this topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway.
Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding? We keep postponing every choice we need to make. What are you saying, Baileys? Don't do this. Hey, Cryoptic, what do you think? I don't know. Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple. Ooh. I do like purple and red and black.
Bae, don't put Cryoptic on the spot.
No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Oh my god, they're both giving me the fucking death stare, bro. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are.
And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces.
Please, can we not talk about that now?
I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones? Is that what that's... I don't know why I looked at that and I was like, yeah, not gonna happen. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place.
They were. But they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic.
But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests.
That's a low blow. Can't just disinvite my extended family.
The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people?
That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding.
Still don't think they should. I could pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests.
If my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal. With a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford the dream wedding.
We died trying. I don't want you to...
Saved by the bell. My god, bro.
That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Cryoptic.
Of course. Oh, sorry. Of course. What can I get you?
Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess a strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, please.
Any preference on the spicy kick?
No, any strong coffee with spice will do.
So I'm feeling jingle beans. And then that's what I gave. I gave jingle beans to Georgie because he wanted a little bit of sweetness. But if they say they want sweet, then it's usually honey. If they say they want spicy, then I imagine it's gonna be jingle beans. But it could be ginger too. But I think it's this. It's coffee, cinnamon. Could be coffee, ginger. Indonesia. Oh no. Oh no. What does ginger give? Just bitter and warm. I'm gonna say cinnamon because you said spice. Cinnamon is a spice. Jingle beans, jingle all the beans. Here's a jingle beans for lady.
Oh, that's novel.
Please like it, please like it.
Perfect.
Thank God. Why is your hand so big, Bailey's?
I can feel myself relaxing already. What?
You're weird. Thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all.
You're weird.
Yes, we're both weird. They just are making out furiously. Is this her?
There we are.
Hide!
My lovely weirdo.
My perfect misfit. Oh, Hyde listening in. Don't look, Hyde. Go away. Lua.
Bailey's. This is so much better.
It really is. Have I mentioned I loved your smile?
Never enough.
Hyde throws up. Disgusting. I'm going to need something really spicy to wash this down. Bailey doesn't want to order
Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in.
Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Keep it in your pants, alright? Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, till Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. I want spicy. Just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something. Double it! I already know exactly what you want, my friend. Has to do with Mr. Hibiscus. Oh my god, my nose is over. Wait. You want the... I think you want this. I looked it up and I read it. Hibiscus, ginger, and ginger. Ah, but you said spice. What am I serving you here? I'm with double cinnamon? What has double cinnamon? Nothing has double cinnamon because double cinnamon is dumb. What is double cinnamon? Synonym. Who's got the synonyms? Nobody. Just double ginger. Make blue lightning. No. I think I'm making the Zobo. Because I was like reading about it and that's something that he liked, but I couldn't make it on the first. I went back to try to make his drink right. I don't think any drink you make for him on the previous episode would have been right. I'll just give you this. I don't even know if this will be right. What's up for a challenge? So try this. If you don't like hibiscus, this you never will. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Uh-oh. Fuck you, Hyde. You know me a little too well. Ah! Hey! Oh! You almost got me there. Ah, my thing fell. It's a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. You fucker. Forgive an old man and his old jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float away. I was about to say fly away. That sounds lovely. What have I learned? Who am I closer with now? Part of Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Damn. Give it to him. That's all French. Tristessu. I can't read that. I'm not even gonna try. I don't even know why I tried. I can't do it! She was a good friend. She's dead. I killed her.
She isn't anymore?
Hey, when you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. I'll outlive all you motherfuckers.
That's sad.
You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and for others, you just get better at moving on. Better. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes?
Oh my gosh, who?
Nope.
Tomodachi, please. Who else? Dad has found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you can see how cute I am as you.
No, thank you. Still on the marriage track. We skipped that part. We're on the divorce track now. Yeah, we are.
We definitely are.
Not getting too bored.
Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining.
That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be the marriage stage of it all, to be honest. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it all, to be honest.
Could you sound any less enthusiastic?
I'm sorry, I messed up reading. I have dyslexia, bro. Here they go again. Hyde, you gotta get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Hyde. Good to see that some things don't change. Such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Cryoptic. Popcorn latte? Ugh, that sounds disgusting. Be even more enthusiastic if you didn't fight about it every time. Every single time. Which is what you're gonna be if you keep it up. Single.
No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I'm gonna leave. Gotta go to work anyway.
Right. Then I'm gonna have a drink.
Bye, Cryoptic. Bye, Hyde. Fuck you, Baileys.
See ya. Pour me a whiskey, please. Just give me the bottle. We don't do that here, Baileys. What can I make you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Hot cocoa? Yes, chocolate with chunny. Chocolate with chunny and milk. That's what he wants. I'll give you a chocolate. Chocolate with chunny. Just gotta make sure I do it in the right way. You want this? Is there any way to mix it with honey? What is it? After midnight. That doesn't sound too bad. I don't like the idea of honey in chocolate. Okay, we're making this. Chocolate honey milk. Got it. Here's your chocolate, there's your chunny, and here's your schmilk. Oh, it's gonna be good, Baileys. Don't you even worry. Can I latte art? No. Darn. Here we go. Chocobi Maruku for you. Perfect. Is it? This feels so good, Cryoptic. It's not that kind of drink, pal. Oh my gosh, sorry. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. Our? Who's Who's our? Hope Lua didn't get too soaked. Heh. That's what he said. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? Because we fucking hate each other. You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything. Till now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. I already know what's happening, okay? Let me use my therapeutic, cryoptic brain for a minute, right? The reason you act different is because she wants what's best for you. She wants to make sure you have the best wedding you can. And you're being stubborn because you know that she's doing that. So you're just trying to give her the best wedding that she can. So you're going against everything she says that she wants for you. Because what she says is what she wants, but for you and not for herself. But you know what she wants for her, but she's saying what she wants for you. And you're both doing the same thing because you're not saying what you want for you. You're saying what you want for her. And it's just back and forth that way. That made sense. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? You want Lua to be happy. How do you mean? Not complicated. Just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. It's not a bad start, in truth. But if you have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? Make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that. To have a special day. But every time it makes a suggestion, you won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much, too expensive? It's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. Proper princess wedding. Well, that was a little cringe. She's my princess. She's my little Pookie Wookie bear. You're remarkably presumptuous, young man. Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it, whether you like it or not. You're sitting here, going on about everything Lua should want. As if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua's the only one who can tell what Lua wants. That's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. You give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. Damn. But if we take so long that we reach old age, and we're still not married. You reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. Facts. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Hitting you some hard facts, Baileys. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Baileys. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Should make lists. Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Heh. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. Doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. Thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, till I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. Kept my contract with the agency just in case. but there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Your what? Huh? Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. What? Besides, I checked on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has now retired. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise, like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Sir Hyde likes to play a little. Heh, guilty as charged. Can't help it, when I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. Weird. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? Sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go in a slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Heh. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much. I'm not even gonna attempt that. Putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. Rembrandt? Like the lighting style? What? You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I don't. I'm moving here to be closer to them. Like Gala? Nothing. Believe your phone's ringing. Oh, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day. She was at work for 5 minutes, bro. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? Yeah, no, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. Keeping bickering. Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. Going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good, Elf. Enjoy your night, then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Gray Optic. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde? What was that about the mafia and modeling and fine art? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe. And it's a bit of a junk pile. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point I decided that I needed a proper break. But you know Gala. He's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job. Not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? Aha! You know me well, Cryoptic. Some friends and we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride. They provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped. And I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details. But my friends and we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside. to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside, and he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Dates? Jeez. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? What? Oh, Cryoptic, I wish. Why are we laughing? I don't understand what's happening. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until you removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Cryoptic. I see where your alliance... Oh my god. Listen. I've been doing a lot of talking, okay? And a lot of reading, more than I usually do. I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gela even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. Yeah, I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over. It's very banged up, but I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. Oh, that's nice. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story. Heh. But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I could plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Is there someone here? Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred. I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Cryoptic? Yeah? Nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. I feel like that's the second time he's done that to me, where he wanted to say something and then just didn't. Which is interesting. Safe journey home. That was quite the night. Hyde's voice totally thrashes my throat, bro. But that's going to be it for now. We're now on Monday. I have no idea how much further we have to go, but I know there's a lot more to the game yet. I think we've met everybody, though. I hope that Hendry comes back, and unfortunately, I did see that Freya doesn't make an appearance in this game, which actually really sucks because she was my favorite character in the first one. Well, a lot of them were my favorite characters. What am I saying? But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this series so far, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite character is from this game. Let me know the games you want me to play. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next episode comes out. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!